Hey guys, how's it going? Preparing here. Today I'm going to talk about Arena and mostly like the difficulty involved in Arena because there's a lot of really cool factors that go on that some people I think are not aware of, and it really, yes, Arena's getting a little bit harder, but it's kind of like in a cycle. And I really want to go over my thoughts on the subject, and I think they're pretty cool. I think they're pretty interesting. I think you guys will realize that on at least many levels, I am probably right. So there's a few reasons why Arena is getting harder. When there is like a new expansion, it's really easy to play Arena. When there was like Nax, when there was the GVG release, it was really easy to get like 12 wins. It's still, it's doable these days, but it's harder. And one of the reasons is that, for instance, when GVG came out, a lot of people wanted the new cards. And a lot of people that wanted these new cards, they didn't want to buy packs, so they wanted to do Arena until they could get some more dust, get some of the cards before they would craft some of the others. And this is influenced from the fact that in Constructed, a lot of the decks are more concrete these days. So people publish the decks that they have success with on various websites that I mentioned too often, in fact. And you can find a deck list, so you work towards that deck list. And because that deck list is so readily available these days, people who are basically doing the free-to-play thing, they don't need to mass up that many cards to get the new decks. So that's one factor. These people who are not very well versed in Arena, who are basically free wins for some of the pros, they're not in the Arena system as long anymore because the constructed decks are finely tuned faster. They're more available, so people don't need to get as many cards for them. And, these people, they probably lose more than others, but there are other factors as well. So, when GVG came out, there were a lot of these people in the system, and now even those that just wanted a sizable collection, a couple months in, even those guys are mostly out of the system. So most people who play Arena at this time, 2 months after the launch of GVG, are people who genuinely enjoy Arena and play Hearthstone specifically for that reason. People like myself most of the time. It doesn't say that not everyone, it doesn't apply to everyone, but I think most people are this way. You still see some of the noobs and some of the people who are trying to get better but not quite there. And this is the other side of things. There's a lot of resources, much like there's a lot of resources to help you play better in Constructed. There's a lot of resources to really help you out in Arena. There are many websites like this that have like tier lists. A lot of players publish their tier lists. So in the very basic sense, a lot of people get to draft really good decks, even though they may not be very good with them, which, as you guys will see from some of the awesome videos today, they are at least going to have that base. They're going to have really good cards just about every time. So one website that I use in the past is Hearth Arena, and I had a lot of fun. I like this website because I like the Asian dude telling me about how bad my picks are or how great one of the cards is. It's cool. It's cool. You have to sign up for this. I don't know the site too much anymore. I haven't used it in a while, but it's a cool site, and it really illustrates this idea. So you basically input the 3 choices you have when you're drafting Arena. It tells you which one is better, and it tells you, based on a base tier score, how valuable the card is regardless of the cards in your deck, and then that's modified with the synergies of the cards in your deck. So you can see in this pick, you get the Ancient Watcher because you have Defender of Argus, apparently. This is just a mock-up, so it's not really anything. But you guys get the idea. And it does a pretty good job. In my opinion, it drafts too aggressive of a deck usually. I don't like using it much anymore, but when I'm trying to learn about a new class like Warrior in Arena, it's helpful. It's nice to get another opinion, even though it's basically a bot. So basically, what these services do for people who don't really know anything about Arena, they're still going to have a really good deck, and that's really important because you have to consider Arena is much like a lot of other things. It's how good your deck is combined with your ability to play it. And this has some very interesting ramifications. So what happens is sometimes you're at like oh, I don't know, 7-0, and you queue up against someone, and the game does try to match you against someone of equal value. So if you're 7-0, try to find other people who have 7-0. Then if it takes too long, 7-1, 7-2, 6-2, 6-1, that kind of idea. So you usually get queued against people who have the like number of wins in the arena from my experience. You queue up, you find some guy, and he does some really terrible plays. So it's kind of like the sum of their ability to play and how good their deck is. So if you're playing against people who suck and they're at that rate, it's really scary because they have an outrageous deck which is carrying the shit out of them. And it is because of these websites as well. So this factor also contributes to this. It makes it so people who are new at Arena are immediately at a pretty decent starting point. And as a result, it's much more competitive in Arena as time goes by. There's fewer noobs, and people generally know how things roll. I mean, I have played Arena in the last 5 days and queued up against a single warrior, one warrior. And he was actually at 9 wins and had a terrible deck, which made no sense whatsoever. But the point is that, people know which classes to pick. People know which cards to pick. If they don't know which cards to pick, they often look it up on sites like these. If people, don't need to do Arena to farm cards, they're the constructed players, which usually suck quite frequently at Arena. Well, at this stage in the game, 2 months after the recent expansion, they're absent. They're no longer there. So you face pros, you face people who get really good decks, and because of that, it's actually quite hard to do well in Arena these days. And I wanted to show you guys some footage here, some of the very interesting games, probably the best games I've had in Arena in quite some time, where it really shows the combination of skill plus the deck. Basically, that is illustrated very well in these couple of games. And also, I have a certain expectation. Like, I feel playing Arena as long as I do. Yeah, I do some stupid crap sometimes. I make some mistakes sometimes. But sometimes I get pretty damn unlucky. And because there are still some noobs playing Arena, but those noobs sometimes get really ridiculous decks, often thanks to the websites that I mentioned. Man, it's really punishing to lose to people who play badly but win anyway, because they either get luckier or they have ridiculous decks. So, man, I apologize if I seem a bit salty in the next few clips. It's mostly because I am, let's be real. But that's how it goes right now. It's getting harder to play Arena, it's getting harder to do well, but next expansion, it'll all reset. So, it'll be just a cycle, and in my opinion, Arena is still the bomb. GVG has made it much more interesting, and I feel any expansion, any changes added to the game will further this in only a positive direction. So I feel great about the future, just a little bit salty sometimes, so don't mind that. Hope you guys enjoy it still, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Priest is not a good match. I'm at like, what, 6-0 or some shit? So the type of decks I'm going to face are going to be just absolutely ridiculous. It's like a guarantee that there's going to be a Velen's Chosen in here.
Powering up. Portals online. Someday I'll be just like you.
Yeah. That's the Crypt guarantee, boys. Okay.
Death does not scare me.
Scares me a little bit.
Shall not fall.
Let's do this. Just in case we get Velen's, they're Temple Enforcer. There we go. Alright. Well, the game that we are playing
Remember, kill for lust.
is Don't Get Shadow or Deathed. This is not really a fun game, because usually you get Shadow or Deathed when a priest is 6-0. Or you get Velen's Chosen because of the Velen's Chosen guarantee. He's gonna heal that. Okay, well, that means he's retarded, because now that he loses the Flame Strike. Would you look at that?
Remember, kill for lust.
We can still beat players, guys. We just need them to be mildly retarded. Doesn't matter how insane their decks are. Mildly retarded will do.
Remember, kill for lust.
That is a stinky Holy Nova, guys. I am not messing with that.
Damn, stand ready.
The problem here is mind control. Even though we get a little shit, we can't really deal with his. Oh, he top decked the Bomb Lobber. Damn it. And he has a Thought Steal. Alright, we lose anyway.
Ready, sir.
Misplay, wrong placement. The placement was good. Thought Steal again. So he gets a ridiculous early game, draws to counter my plays, and then he just easy peasy after that. Alright. Well, we're gonna do this right now. I don't think I have any 1 damage things. Not from my deck, at least. Oh, he top decked the sheep. Why play anything? This guy is just straight up fucking retarded. How do you throw such a good deck? How do you do that, bro? How do you do that? How? How do you play such a crazy deck so badly? I don't understand, dude. Yeah, this guy's 6-0. You have to understand how insane his deck is for him to be 6-0 among these other decks that I'm facing when you make so many obvious mistakes.
It's time for a little blood.
The frost wolves stand ready.
Oh my god. That is amazing. We might beat, like, Priest is the counter to Mage, just the number 1 counter. We might beat our number 1 counter, one of the craziest Priest decks I've seen. Simply because terrible plays. Alright, so that's the card he's holding. And the draw is Mind Blast. Okay, well the deck has some holes apparently. We can still lose this, guys. Damn it. Another 2 for 1. Oh shit, I've been muted on mumble the whole time. Third thought steal. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Oh, I got one too.
In the light's name.
Oh, is that Shadow or Death? Fuck. It's Fireball! It's not cool. You know what? Fuck it. I will risk him top decking Mind Control. Because that's the only card that will save him here.
Damn, stand ready.
Justice shall prevail.
Down, ladies. Oh my god. Let me win. Oh, he's in chat. Let me win, let me win. No! I cannot allow you to win after that sheep play. It's not allowed, guys. If I allow you to win, I won't be teaching any lessons, guys. I'll make you a deal, though. Instead of letting you win, what if I just highlight you in a YouTube video later today? It's probably mages from here on out.
Magic will tear you apart.
Yeah, we just need the whatever 2-drop thing right now. It's alright. And he coins out like a 2-drop, it might go for a double ping.
Drink with me, friend.
Double ping, boys. The punish is another panda.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I could have killed it right away. It's basically sacrificing 3 life. Because I had no turn 3 play either, so. Sacrificing 3 life. I think it's worth it. I mean, if I had a 2-drop, it would be greedy, yeah. But the only 2-drop I had is a flame cannon, so no.
You gotta be kidding me!
I think my play was quite fine. I don't think I can take 7 face damage. But on the other hand, I think a Sunwalker will prevent just as much later on. That's kind of bad. He wants to ping my guy. I don't really care what he does. If he didn't have a play with 2 mana, we might restrict him some more this turn. Fireball. Second fireball already. These mage decks are a little bit better than average. But we do get the open board Trogzor. Shit.
Alternating time.
Alright, we're dead to Pyroblast. We're also dead to a third Fireball with a Frostbolt. We're also dead to a third and fourth Fireball.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold.
I was gonna ping his own guy. Do we have a Frostbolt? Oh, we have a Charger. We can win with a Charger. No, no Charger. So he's got a better Legendary than me. That's not very cool. Okay.
Remember, kill for loss.
If he had Pyroblast, he would have killed me. He's also in chat. Okay. Fireball number 3. Oh my god. What the fuck kind of deck is this, dude? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I was one card away. One card away from winning, man. Alright. I have to go with the Flame Strike. You guys are seeing these decks are like nuts. Absolutely absurd. It just like pretty shitty. Like he has a tight. Why didn't he kill me? I don't understand at all.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
For the Lich King.
Like if the tables were turned, I would have won like 5 turns ago or some shit. Easiest game of my life. Yeah, I'm probably just getting BM'd right now. No? Okay. Oh, he knows I have lethal, I guess. Oh, wow. We have not lost this game yet, guys. We have not lost.
To Northrend. Victory.
You've actually not lost yet.
Well played.
To Northrend. Victory.
We'll play the shittier one. It doesn't make much sense to put 4 attack minions on the board times 2. He probably like top decked the Flame Strike or some shit. Okay. Turtle. Well, we don't die to Fireball, even though he's already played 3. We do die to Flame Strike and Pyroblast. That's not gonna help him. I won! Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what happens when you silence that. Full health, boys. I fucking won. 8-0. So strong. GG, dork. Thanks for watching the stream, bro.